So, you want to get an ELYTRA? Alright. Let's do it. I'll do these tutorials super quick because a lot of other tutorials rattle on too much. Click subscribe and enjoy. ELYTRAs are found in end cities and cannot be crafted. Therefore, to find one, you need to go to the end. This means you need to find a stronghold and battle the Ender Dragon first. If you haven't even done this yet, then go and watch the other videos first. They're really good for improving who you are as a person, and they're linked below. Okay, assuming you've already actually beaten the dragon, you're like, Erhan, hurry up and tell me how to get the ELYTRA. My response would be, okay, fine, we'll get the ELYTRA then. There are different methods of getting this, but my recommendation is to get a lot of cobblestone, a few swords, a pickaxe, armor, and food. Bring a bed too, so that way when you're in the end, you can sleep if you need to. I'm joking, don't bring a bed. If you try and sleep when you're in the end, your parents will make you eat extra vegetables for dinner tonight. Moving on, there's probably a chance you don't have many ender pearls too, and if you don't, we'll be getting some. Got your stuff? Great. Now quickly take your well-earned break. Okay, your break's over. Get back to work. Go to the end. If you don't have any ender pearls, I recommend you get them here. That way, if you need to go to the overworld to replenish food or whatever, you're close to the portal. To get pearls, pillar up 3 blocks high. Then make like a 3x3 shelter like I did here. Endermen are very self-conscious, so if you look at them, they'll be like, what are you looking at, bro? And you'll be like, I'm looking at your ugly face. And then it'll come up to you and try and rectify the escalated situation. But luckily for you, you're a forward thinker and you've built a shelter that's too short for the enderman. So while you're under the shelter, give it a few cheap and coward shots while it can't get you, and get its ender pearls. Repeat this for a few years until you got enough pearls. Once done, look for this thing. It appears once you beat the ender dragon. If your aim is good, chuck an ender pearl up there. Otherwise, you can build up and do it that way. You'll end up in a random island. From here, you want to pick a direction. Just keep going. You want to find an end city. To get in between the islands, you can either carefully build across or throw ender bells or, I don't know, both. Once you find an end city, you want to try and find the floating ship. Not all cities have this, by the way, so if there's no ship where you are, just keep going. Assuming your one has a ship, you want to build that. A handy tip, make sure you always have enough ender pearls and they're right next to your sword for quick access. Also, shulkers will fire cute little missiles at you and it'll make you float. This is why ender pearls are important. Once it wears off, throw an ender pearl down at the ground and you'll be able to carry on in your life as if nothing happened. Go into the ship, you'll find a shulker box who's actually a pretty decent guy minding its own business, and when you think about it, really doesn't deserve to be bothered by you actually. But you know what, we're just gonna go and attack it anyway because the ability to fly is much more important than a shulker's life. Now all you need to do is pick up your awesome ELYTRA, or ELYTRA, or whatever you all call it. While we're at it, we might as well steal all its loot too. I mean, if we're gonna be a douche and kill a thing that was really just minding its own business, might as well just go all out, right? There's probably a dragon head at the front of the ship too. Just steal that too. At this stage, it's just whatever. At this point, you should feel really guilty because you've killed a being, stole all its stuff, but you know what? You get to fly now, so who cares? You'll now probably want to go back home and go to sleep, which is fair enough, I guess. Keep traveling until you find a portal. Once found, teleport into it. Now you can go to the overworld and ruin the hopes and dreams of sheeps, cows, pigs, etc. by pretending to be a fighter jet. Look at all the fun you can have. Pew, pew, pew.